Hello, 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 and thank you for watching the Real News Talk Show. I'm your host, Josie Latimer, coming to you today with breaking news, a very, very sad and horrific story. And I'm quite sure all of you guys know exactly the story that I'm about to bring to you. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe on this sad video. I hate I have to bring this news to you, but as I said before, I know we all have heard about Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was killed today just before 10 a.m. this morning, California time, which is West Coast time. He was killed in a helicopter accident, and it was like three people, including him, on board and the pilot. Well, actually, total four people, and it was three others. That was Kobe. It was three other people. Then Kobe Bryant, and one of the other three people were the helicopter pilot. I was so happy, you guys, when I found out that his family was not on that plane. At least that's what I heard so far, that the family was not on the plane. His wife was not on the plane. The children were not on the plane. However, my heart goes out to the other people and the other families of the victims, of the people that were killed that was on the helicopter. Actually, not a plane, it happened to be a helicopter, and they were flying in Calabasas, California, and it was in like a rural area. So the helicopter was able to go down in an isolated area that was not near any homes, which would have caused more devastation and many more losses. I know we all feel sad because it just, oh, my heart, my heart, my heart. It just, Kobe Bryant was loved by the world. He was our hero, and he went out like a hero because I understand that he gave LeBron James the hands up on congratulating him for winning his spot. Oh my God, that says a lot about Kobe Bryant, and that will be the last that we would possibly, most of us would remember, because he even posted it online so that everyone could see. So he was letting the world know, this is who I really am. I'm not envious of LeBron James for being the hero that I had became to be. I'm very proud of him, and that he even said, so that you can continue and be a role model for other inspiring basketball players and people that have things that they want to do in life. That spoke volume to me. But again, you guys, my heart goes out to Kobe Bryant's wife, children, mother, father, all of his living relatives, all of the other victims that let's not forget them, because most of the news have been on Kobe Bryant because he is a celebrity. He is our star. He was our hero. And so, but let's not forget the other people that were killed on that plane and their families. So let's pray for the entire situation. And that's what I wanted to bring this show. This is the Real News Talk Show, and I'm your host, Real News host, and I'm bringing you this story because it touches the heart of many of us. Kobe Bryant, at 41 years old, is dead today. So you see, you guys, we just have to pray. You have to live for the moment, because nobody knows the day, the time, the hour of when anybody can leave this earth. It doesn't matter. And oftentimes people say, well, that's why I don't like flying. Well, you know what? When it's your time, you can be walking across the streets. You could be doing anything. You could be just doing a TV show like I'm doing. You can be doing anything, and when it's your time, and it's nothing anybody can do. Your money or nothing can save you. I mean, I am so hurt because he didn't get to live a full life to enjoy the rest of his money, but at least he set his family up. The kids are not going to have to worry about anything. His wife's not going to have to worry about anything. And you know what, you guys? At this moment, they don't care about money. See, some people get wrapped up in money. They don't care about the money. They they're grieving because their loved one is gone, and that is Kobe Bryant. There will never be another Kobe Bryant in their eyes. even in my eyes, in a lot of our eyes, Kobe Bryant was Kobe Bryant. He was his own person. And what I did like about his wife, back when all of that controversy was going on about Kobe Bryant, she stuck with her husband. She loved him. It wasn't about his money. So it's not now that Kobe Bryant has deceased that she's worried about his money, because she showed the world that it wasn't about that. And kudos to you for doing that. That is a real woman that stands by her man. She stood by Kobe Bryant all the way to the end. So her heart is painting, and my condolences go out to his wife and his girls and his family and his friends and all of the people all over the world that love Kobe Bryant. That's what my show is about today, and this is the Real News Talk Show. So don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe while everyone's grieving over this horrific loss. And it really hurted me when I Googled it up and I saw this smoke going up, and I'm just thinking about Kobe Bryant. You know, was he burned up? I mean, will they be able to have a funeral for his body or the other people's body? And I understood that the first responders, I was wondering, I said, well, I wonder if they would have gotten there. Could they have saved someone? But I doubt it very seriously, because normally when a helicopter or airplane explodes, then that's it. I don't think they could save anyone, unless they were ejected somewhere, away from the fire. It was really something to see, and it really hurt. It hurt my heart. My heart is paining, you guys, because Kobe Bryant is dead in a helicopter accident. What really went on? What went wrong? Well, everybody is waiting to find out what actually happened, because our Kobe Bryant is killed in a helicopter accident. That's a hard one to swallow, and because my pain is not just for his wife, but it's also for his children. His children, oh my God. And he was only 41 years old. Kobe Bryant still had a full life ahead of him. He was such a young man. He had just retired. This was going to be the beginning of his end. This was going to be, oh my God, it is so painful to talk about. But again, please click like, share, and subscribe at this time of grief regarding Kobe Bryant and the other people, the pilot, the other people. I don't know who they were. But I know last night, Saturday night, Kobe Bryant gave words of encouragement and congratulating LeBron James on taking over his title. Now that says a lot to me, you guys. It really does. And that's all I have to say. I really just still can't believe it. Maybe I'm in shock or something, you guys, because when I heard it, I was leaving the gym, and someone texted me on my phone, and I looked down on my phone, and I was like, who? I texted them back. I said, who? They said Kobe Bryant was killed in a helicopter accident. I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. And I'm still in shock, you guys. It's so painful to even think that Kobe Bryant is not here with us anymore. I mean, it seems like everybody knew him because, we knew him from television. And matter of fact, the lady that texted me, she saw Kobe Bryant at some event, and he told her he liked the blouse she had on, and she's a mature lady, could be his mother, And he was just so nice, she said. She met him in person. I've seen him worldwide, everywhere on TV. Everybody feels like he's been in our home through winning the games, through talking on TV, doing interviews, just playing the game, just, oh my God, something else. So what I want to say to Kobe Bryant's wife, stay strong, stay positive. We all know you loved your husband because you never did leave him. You had beautiful girls for him. You stuck by him. You gave him and showed him real love. And you showed everyone else that you loved him, no matter what. So God will give you the strength that you need to survive. And you really have to stay strong because you have the girls. You have to stand up strong for them, no matter how bad it hurts. And time will heal everything. I know this is a difficult moment right now because even when I lost my loved one, not even from a horrific accident or a crash, but my mother, that was the most devastating loss you can get because that was my own blood. I came from her, and I thought that I would never get over that. But as time went on, God gave me the strength to survive. I'll never, ever get her out of my mind, but I think about the good things that she's done. Think about the good moments that you've had with your husband and your family. And thank God that the rest of the family wasn't on that helicopter. Same thing like a crash that happened in Houston, Texas. And as the mayor, Sylvester Turner, who was like friends of friends here in Houston, Sylvester Turner, mayor of Houston, said, thank God it could have been worse. It could have been the whole family on the plane, could have been a lot of the friends on the plane. In Houston, it could have been all of the employees at that plant that exploded just a couple of days ago in Houston, Texas. Northwest Houston, a building exploded, and only two losses, two deaths. And the reason why? Because they went in early to do a workout before the facility opened to go to work. But God saved the rest of the people because they probably would have started coming to work around 6 a.m. in the morning, and somehow the explosion happened at like 4 o'clock in the morning. You see? So even though it sounds really horrific what happened because of the losses that you have, but it could have been greater losses for more people, including a whole family could have been wiped out. In the Houston case, it could have been the whole facility could have been wiped out. And matter of fact, one of the guys even felt his death. A young lady on TV said that the guy called her. He said, oh, something's not right here in this building. And she was like, what is it? He said, well, I smell gas. Now, see, if it wasn't his time, he would have walked away and said, let's get out of here, and told the other person that was working out with him early in the morning, like 4 in the morning, man, let's get out of here because I smell something. And he didn't do it. So it was his time, and only God knows the day, the time, and the hour, no matter how we pain, no matter how we hurt, because everyone's going to leave here. In one way, shape, form, or the other, it's going to happen, and there's nothing we can do about it. I thought my mom was going to live forever. That wasn't the case. And I remember when I was a little girl, I was like, well, why do we have to live if we have to die? And my mom said that's the way God planned it. So it's really nothing we can do about it, but stay strong and not grieve ourselves to death. Because I know of an incident where people have done that also. So this is why I'm bringing this show today, to tell all of the people that were involved, the family surrounding, grieve and put God in front of the grief so that He will know when to stop you from grieving. I can name off people that I know, but I'm not going to do that have grieved themselves to death because it really is painful. And I caught myself grieving myself when my mother passed and a sister that I was there for that had cancer to the end of her time. And I was the only one there every day with her step by step, which means all of that pain was just all over me. And I was grieving so hard, and I asked God, please take away that grief because I'm not ready to go yet. And He had to do it. I mean, I grieved. And I started having chest pains, and every time I thought about something, it was her, and And God took all that away from me because for some reason with her grief, even though I grieve with my mother, it was the same but kind of different because my oldest sister kept my mother, so she was there with my mother, and I was there with my sister. So the grieving of when you're there with someone is far more devastating than if you had a distance with them. You see what I'm saying? So this grief with this family, because they're there with their loved one all the time, can be very, very painful. It can be very attachable to the wife, the children, the mother, the father. But grab a hold of yourself and know that he's now with God. And God took him for some reason that we can't even, we'll never figure it out. No matter how, we will never figure it out. The only thing that I want to know is what really happened. I mean, was it a helicopter failure? Was it that someone wasn't paying attention? Was it that the helicopter ran out of gas? Was it that the helicopter hit something and made it explode? You know, what was it? My heart goes out again to everyone involved in that situation. Kobe Bryant, he touched many people, you guys. 41 years old. I just, man, it's something else. No matter what I'm saying about putting God before the grieving, uh, my heart goes out to the world because we're all grieving with Kobe Bryant. We're grieving with his family because we love Kobe Bryant. Everyone loved Kobe Bryant. So we are grieving with for everyone, and let's let everyone grieve for us as well. As long, I mean, agree with us as well as they are the family and the immediate loved ones, because he was an icon for the world to see. So that's what I'm saying, you guys, about Kobe Bryant. And I just wanted to bring you the Real News Talk Show because I just got the news this morning when I was leaving the gym. Okay, you guys, so click like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to end it on that sad note. Kobe Bryant has now deceased in a helicopter accident in Calabasas, California that exploded around or about 10 a.m. this morning after giving a heartwarming speech or a heartwarming congratulations to LeBron James for taking over his title. And I guess he felt like my job was done. He even posted it for everyone to see. Click like, share, and subscribe. And I have to end it on that sad note. And thank you so much for tuning in to the Real News Talk Show. Bye.